Alright lads, doing the tuk-tuk challenge. Let's go. So this morning we're giving the tuk-tuks a makeover. We're painting it red for aerodynamics because red clearly makes things go faster. We've got the Christmas wire on the tuk-tuks. Kayo, the Canadian, obviously brought the Canadian flag. The main thing now though is to make her look good, get on the road, and then if we want to give her a little facelift or a makeover later on, we can do that tomorrow or the next day. We got Mr. Fly.
Well, Tom, you know, I'm just rearing to get on the road here. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's do it. As it's going to be the first day on the tuk-tuk, I figured I'd let you all know. I'm in my Mickey's back shirt. It's Mickey's back. Tuk-tuk challenge 2018, here we go! Woo! That's Kayo back there. Ben's up the front, taking the first tuk-tuk, and the journey's begun. Day one into the tuk-tuk challenge. Having our third break. The roads are interesting at points. Sometimes they're on quite a slant, so you got to angle the tuk-tuk right. Crossing the train lines was an experience. Ben might have struggled a little bit. But what I want to show you now is actually a lot of these food stalls on the side of the road. So, just bought a couple. Let's try them out. So it's like a bamboo, bean, rice, banana mix, and it's sticky as anything. Alright, let's give it a go. It's interesting. It's stringy. Sky, what do you think?
Well, I understand why it's called sticky rice.
That kid was just giving me the finger.
Oh, what a time!
Woo!
Made it to Battambang. That's pretty chuffed. It's been a big day, a lot of driving, and we finally made it. I'm looking forward to a shower.
So we're able to check in, drop our bags, and then we found out there was a bat cave about half an hour away where the bats flew out after sunset. And the sun was setting, so now it's a race to actually try and get to this bat cave. So I feel like now that I'm out of the tuk-tuk is a good idea, good time to tell you what just happened. So just around here will be all these bats flying out of these caves tonight. So we're hoping to see these bats. But plugging the directions into Google Maps, it took us up the side of this cliff. And then there were all these police waving us down saying, no, 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 you can't go up here, you can't go up here in a tuk-tuk. So then we got stuck on the side of the hill back there, and the police were like, no, no, no. And then the police ended up having to help us push our tuk-tuk back down this hill, and it was turning, almost going off the cliff. We had the chief of police there helping us push down this cliff to get us to where we are now. Just arrived at the bat bar, and just behind me here is what we're hoping to see. Hundreds of bats come out of these caves. So fingers crossed it happens, alright? We're talking thousands and thousands of bats are just coming out right now. It's amazing just thinking about the day to day and what we've done and the experiences we've already had, and it being day one. To get on the road at 10 a.m, to drive 6 hours, you're fighting alongside the trucks and buses and other tuk-tuks and the dirt roads and the potholes, and we had no issues today. Then to actually find incredible accommodation, rush out the door after throwing our bags and making it here to see thousands and thousands of bats at sunset with this pink sky, and thinking that this is just day one, and trying to work out what else will happen in this journey, in this adventure.
How was our first night drive? I don't think we'll be doing too many of those. Might avoid that.
We were going on the highway, and this big ute decides to overtake us, and he had plenty of room, but he hits the brake right in front of us. So we lock up the brakes, we lower the gears, and whew, that was an experience.
It was tight.
That was tight.
Okay, let's get some food.
Alright.
I'm starving. I'm going to get the big noodle. Tom's getting the fried morning glory. Or you can get, what was the other special they had?
I always like the beef lock-lack with French fried. Love the French fried.
I thought you were going to go the fried rice with fish can.
Oh, the fish can. You can't go past the fish can. So here's your traditional beef lock-lack. You've got your fried egg on top, which will still be runny on the inside. So if I just pick that a little bit, you should see the yolk. You got your delicious Cambodian meat cooked in these spices, and so there's supposed to be too much sauce, so you can just keep rubbing it into the sauce. You got your hot tomato sauce here as well, and it'll always be on a bed of onions. Now this is a good meal if you want a real Cambodian meal. Highly recommend it. G'day guys, I hope you like that vlog. You want to join me on this journey and see me get into awkward positions and situations like this one? And have to eat things like this?
Eat it.
And awkward situations like this one? So if you're wondering whether I'm freaked out right now, the answer is yes, I am. I had one, and then it doubled to two. I don't want to talk too loud into them because they're moving. Then make sure you click here to subscribe, and you can watch last week's episode by clicking here. And if you've got any comments, make sure you leave them below because I love reading your comments. All right, see you next week, guys.